Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. I can already tell this is going to be a really powerful reading for someone because right as I was preparing the decks for the reading, a few cards came out right away. Now, this is pretty unusual. This hasn't been happening recently where cards will just start flying out before the reading even starts. But it happened today, which tells me that many of you have been calling forth some kind of message from this reading in a really powerful way, through setting some type of intention, either with your words or just with your energy. So before we get started, I want to say thank you so much to all of you who are co-creators and soul family here with me on this channel. I am so grateful to all of you, and all of these videos are co-creations between all of us. Okay, so right as we're getting started with the reading, the cards Calling in Your Soulmate and You Deserve Love are both coming out here. You are lovable is what this card says. And the image on this card shows a woman holding a bow and arrow, and she's about to shoot an arrow. She's very focused, very fixated, and I'm getting a past energy from that picture. I feel that I'm tuning into a divine feminine here who in the past may have been very focused, very fixated on a particular person in love, a particular outcome. And at present, there's been this guidance to release your need to push things into place with a particular person in a certain situation, and a relaxing into that knowing stated on the card, that realization that you are lovable, you deserve love. And with the Calling in Your Soulmate card, this card says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And I feel that for someone listening here, the universe may be guiding you to let go of your fixations, meaning things you may have been fixated on in the past, particularly in love, telling yourself, well, it has to be this exact series of circumstances. It has to happen on this timeline or with this particular person, even for some of you. And to allow yourself to shift powerfully into that energetic space of trusting the universe, trusting that as you focus on the energy side of things, as you visualize the essence of what you want, how you want to feel in a love relationship, how you want to be loved, what type of connection you want to experience, that the universe will line that up ahead of you and coordinate the meetings, the coming together, everything you desire. I keep hearing everything you desire is on the other side of your courage to let go. Meaning, of course, not letting go of what you want in your heart and soul. Those speak to your true soul's intentions. But letting go of the why, the how, the when, the lining up of all of those circumstances, because I just keep getting this message like the universe has the coordination of the details covered here, particularly for someone dealing with some type of a love situation. I'm also picking up from the divine feminine I'm channeling into here with the World card, which by the way also came out as I was getting ready for the reading, and the Hierophant in the reverse position. I'm really picking up on someone here who is going against the grain, challenging some type of tradition, either within their family or with society generally. Someone who is really choosing to carve out their own path in life. And although this is coming up against a lot of traditional ways of working, of living, of loving, of doing your life, ultimately, this is bringing in such a powerful transformation in your life, because that choice to break free of the chains of convention, of tradition, is really energetically opening you up and attracting in those powerful changes. The number 555 is coming up, so that number might be connecting with someone listening here. And if you are seeing that number, know that it represents the profound and positive changes happening in your life because you have the courage to go against these traditional ways of doing things or of seeing the world. And with the World card, we have this card representing success, achievement, accomplishment, fulfillment, wholeness. And this really speaks to a divine feminine here, shifting into that energy of integration, of finding wholeness within the self, having all of her wishes fulfilled, and also achieving a lot of success. I'm hearing material success as well as that soul success, meaning that feeling of fulfillment, that daily sense of passion and inspiration. I feel all of this opening up for you, but it all seems to really be hinging on a few things. This success, this achievement, this fulfillment for you, Divine Feminine, seems to be hinging, first of all, with the Hierophant reversed, on your courage to continue challenging old ways of doing things in your own way, which to others might be really strange. I hear other people around you at times might be calling you weird, either to your face or behind your back, because of the way you're doing your life, the way you live, the beliefs you might have about the world or spirituality. But it's working for you. It's working on this deep energetic level, and those changes are going to begin manifesting more and more in the physical world as well. You are so brave for choosing not to conform to those old ways of doing life. And because of that, and also because of your choice to continue connecting with your worthiness of love, with the You Deserve Love card, these are the two factors upon which all of this success, this fulfillment seems to be hinging for you right now. I feel your guides just really urging you to remain connected to your sense of lovability and self-worth, and to continue having the courage to go against the grain, even if at times it might be really tiring, because I am getting that. And a card just flew out from the Starseed Oracle. Yeah, this is the void. At times it might feel like you're in the void. It might feel like you are connecting with this deep energy of worthiness, of self-love, the power of the universe that's flowing through your veins and your cells. But as you're feeling and sensing these energetic shifts and changes, you might not be seeing this showing up all the time in your physical world. And this is because with the Great Severing card in the midway position, there is a great severing in process in your life, meaning as you shift the energy internally, as you do the inner work, there must be a cutting off process happening in your life. Now, this cutting off process, what I'm really getting is things in your life that are out of alignment with this energy of love, with this alignment with a vision you are creating within yourself. Things, people, situations that are disaligned to that new frequency you are solidifying are actually being cut away from your life. This is happening at an energetic level. I see someone who's cutting certain branches off of a tree or certain dead parts off of a plant, and doing so to allow it to grow and to thrive. But for many of you, you're stuck in that cutting back process where it feels like you're holding on to this vision and this sense of your own worthiness, but at the same time, the universe is stripping back people, things, pieces of your life that are not aligned with that new energetic frequency you're establishing. And I feel your guides saying, keep holding that frequency anyway. Trust the timing. The Trust the Timing card came out in the reverse position, telling me that someone I'm tuning into here may be having difficulty trusting the timing of all of this aligning process happening in their physical world, even though they're feeling it intuitively at that energetic level. So In the extended version of the reading, I will be tuning deeper into your energy, Divine Feminine, whoever I'm connecting with here. We will be having a conversation with your spirit guides, your higher self, whatever divine forces you personally connect with, and sharing more information, anything else you might need to know about these changes and transformations happening really powerfully within yourself or your life right now. So the link to the extended reading, as always, is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. With the Calling in a Soulmate card, I got the message prior to starting this recording as well, that many Divine Feminines I'm tuning into here maybe in a situation where, again, they've been really focused on a particular person, an outcome. This may be a twin flame situation for some of you, and the universe may have recently been softening and opening your energy field to allowing the love you truly deserve into your life. And this feels like it's been a really beautiful, powerful, and yet gradual process. So to the ego self, the human self, it might look very slow at times in the physical world, this softening to love. Because again, through this process of opening up, you aren't just softening your own energy field, opening yourself to the love you deserve. You must first break through those chains of conformity, of convention, those collective limiting belief systems and paradigms that have been entrenched in your own subconscious mind. And all of that work is happening through you as the generational curse breaker in your family's line. All of this has been happening really powerfully, but again, it could look slow in the physical world. And I just keep picking up that for some of you, again, you may have been really fixated on this particular person or situation in love in the past. And you may have found recently that you just had this surrender experience, this moment of what will be, and I'm going to let this go and give it up, surrender it to the universe. And trust that things are going to come together the way they are meant to come together. I am allowing myself to receive the love that I deserve, and particularly a love that actively reciprocates in the physical world with action in the upright position. You, Divine Feminine, are holding a higher standard for the love you are going to allow into your life. Now, for some of you, I'm not saying that it couldn't come through the same person that you've been fixated on, because for many, the love that you are holding space for can come through the same person you've been fixated on in the past and connected with so deeply. But it's required a level of surrender within you, a letting go of that fixation energy. For others of you, this could be calling in an entirely new person, because with that Calling in a Soulmate card, I'm getting that for some listening, that will be very literal. There will quite literally be a soulmate that you're calling in right now as you found this reading video into your life. So this could be someone entirely new. This could be someone that you've met. This is a person, this soulmate energy, whoever I'm speaking to here, this soulmate masculine for you, Divine Feminine, may not necessarily be a traditionally spiritual person in all cases, but with envy in the reverse position, when this person sees you, or if you've already met when they did see you, there's this instant recognition through their intuition, through their third eye, of this is everything I've been searching for. This is everything I've ever wanted. You check all of this person's boxes in a sense, like this person sees you, and there's this very instant knowing and this dawning realization almost within this masculine soulmate situation, whoever I'm speaking to here. All tied up in the reverse position, I feel that prior to meeting you, this masculine has been caught in some kind of a really stuck energy or a rut. He might feel like things aren't moving forward in his life, or he simply doesn't have the motivation to break out of this cycle or move them forward. He feels as though he's become really detached from the present moment, really unable to just enjoy his life for what it is, feeling this sense of, again, stuckness or some kind of lack of fulfillment, lack of happiness. But when he meets you, there is this, with door to value upright, I immediately heard a masculine say, I feel like I won the lottery by meeting you. You have a very like 1 in a billion kind of rare energy that this masculine immediately recognizes, sees immense value in, and wants to show that value by taking action towards you in the physical world. Yeah, we have the happy family card in the upright position. The number 444 might be connecting with someone. I feel like this is the type of person who may have said that they didn't want to settle down, or if they aren't married, they may have said that they never wanted to get married or didn't want to get married again if they've been divorced. But there is this feeling of when they meet you, it changes everything. This is a game changer for them because it shifts them from this energy again of being really stuck, but not having the motivation to change that, feeling like they're pretty detached from enjoying their life, to suddenly seeing everything they've ever wanted in you, seeing immense value in you, and this desire to actually, I'm hearing, to put down roots or to settle down. With Magician in the Mirror reversed and the 3rd chakra in the reverse position, I feel like someone here that I'm channeling has been in a twin flame situation or a very intense soul connection that has become really unbalanced in the physical world. And this has really caused you to take a hit to your confidence. With solar plexus chakra reversed, you may be struggling to really find your sense of self-confidence, self-worth. Because of this unbalanced situation, with Angel of Love reversed, you may be feeling really disconnected from that energy of love that you desire to experience in your life, or feeling like you're pouring a lot of love out into someone or something that hasn't been giving back to you equally in the physical world. But I feel something about this masculine soulmate, or again, this could be the rebalancing of your physical connection to this other person you've been fixated on in the past. So take it as it resonates. But I feel that something about this person changes that whole energy. Yeah, with contract in the reverse position, it breaks you out of either a literally karmic situation or something in your life that just feels really heavy, really dense. This could be a pattern in yourself. I'm hearing that for some of you, this may be a pattern of not standing up for yourself, not fully speaking your truth. Again, that hit may have been taken to your confidence because of that very intense but unbalanced soul connection. And this person, this masculine, I see them coming in and really activating your voice, your throat chakra, in a powerful way, especially. I also keep getting the energy of this person really encouraging you to be honest and open with them as well. They seem to really appreciate communication from you, open communication about how you're feeling. This feels like a masculine who's very in touch with his own emotional world and really comfortable discussing feelings, particularly his feelings for you. And with the action card, I feel this masculine, either if you've met, he may have already communicated this, or I see this coming in soon. This communication of, I want to take things further with you. I want to move forward with you. I'm hearing this will be communicated often in the physical world if it hasn't been yet. But there is also this realization that both of you with contract in the reverse position may be caught in these dense kind of patterns or cycles. And although you've broken each other out of them, it's like the chains have been cut here. There are still these remnants of that karmic energy that have to be fully washed away, like cleared away, in order for this full movement forward together to happen. So in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more about how each of you are coming together through clearing away these remnants of karmic patterns or energies in your life. What this masculine, who again could be a soulmate, could be a harmonized form of a previous connection you were very fixated on, but regardless, what this masculine wants to say to you in the physical 3D worlds, what's going on in his mind, what he's thinking and feeling. We'll be taking a much deeper look at all of that in the extended reading. which is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. But here we have the garden and the gate in the upright position sitting on the root chakra. And so what I'm really getting right away when I flipped over this card, for some reason I heard protect your assets. So I don't know if there's a divine feminine or someone listening who's going through some kind of a divorce right now, or is building a business with potentially a business partner or other people. I don't know why this message is coming through, but if you've been feeling guided to do something to really protect something in the material world, or for some of you, this is an idea that is an asset. So it might be a business idea. It might be the idea to move forward with some kind of goal, dream, or passion. And this may be your guide saying, protect your idea by not oversharing it with those who can't see its value, because something about this idea that you've had actually feels extremely valuable. I'm hearing this is the start of an empire, or the continuation of an empire for some of you. You're carrying, by the way, this very royal, like regal energy, this very independent energy. And because you're holding that frequency, you are going to see continued manifestation of successes, of accomplishments in your life, even if you haven't seen those things in the past. However, we have the hostilities card. So again, what this tells me is the reason there's this need to protect your energy, or to protect literal physical assets or business ideas, is because your light is highly triggering right now to the unconscious shadow of certain people around you. This could be people literally around you physically, but I'm getting for some of you, this may be people you're connected to on social media. So they might be not part of your daily life, but people who see what you post online and send you what we call evil eye, which is really just them being triggered by your light and projecting that triggered negativity onto you in a way that you can actually sense unconsciously. We sometimes also refer to this as a psychic attack. So there really is that need for energetic protection around yourself, your light, any new ideas you've been having recently. And I heard the word meditation. So for many of you, this may be a form of protection energetically that you can establish through a morning meditation practice. I'm hearing protect your mind, most of all, protect your energy and protect your peace. And a great way to protect your energy and your peace is to carve out just 15 or 20 minutes first thing in the morning. And it's extra beneficial to do this first thing in the day if you can, because in those early moments of the day, our subconscious mind is at its most wide open and impressionable. Our energy field is the most fluid. So we're really able to establish these pathways of energy through meditation, through visualization, that are more difficult to establish later on in the day. And again, this focus of your energy can be a kind of protection as you focus on a vision, and at the same time, don't share that energy with anyone who is living too unconsciously to be able to fully receive it and appreciate its worth and value. So with that being said, I'm now going to channel one final message from the Rumi Oracle before we head over to the extended reading, where I will be channeling more messages for you, Divine Feminine, as well as this masculine potential soulmate or soul connection you seem to be calling in, and any other messages that want to come through. But for now, we have the Cloak of Christ. And the guidebook here says, in the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, there is a person, place, thing, or belief that has become to be like a manacle around your wrist, or an iron ball and leg iron, preventing you from moving forward with the grace that you have earned spiritually. So, wow, this is so synchronistic, because we talked about these dense karmic patterns that you and potentially this masculine were bringing up for full clearing within one another. in order to move forward. And I see that for many divine feminines here, whether this is a literal person, a fixation on a person, or an outcome, whatever it is, I feel that at the root, the karmic cycle or pattern, the thing that's weighing someone down listening here is that lack of total belief in your own worthiness of pure, beautiful, reciprocated love connections, or your own deep sense of confidence in yourself. And again, all of that is really being energetically cleared and solidified within you at this time. But the guidebook also says, you are being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. Remember that whenever we are asked to release something, it is because the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with something more. So this feels like a beautiful place to close this first reading here on YouTube. If you would like now to continue with me over on Patreon, the link to that reading will be under the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Have a beautiful start to your week, and I will talk to you again in the next video.